die. Go too fast. I'm taking 3.
I'm going for the St. Louis now.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
You get your 2?
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel today, guys. Today's video is going to focus on, or at least look at, some of the badges that you can earn in World of Warships. This video is going to specifically look at the badge Arsonist and High Caliber. So just in case people don't know exactly what the requirements are for the badge themselves, you can find them under your career profile in World of Warships. And today, like I say, we're focusing on Arsonist and High Caliber. So just briefly, Arsonist, you need to set an enemy ship afire and destroy her. The damage must exceed 40% of the destroyed ship's normal HP. Alright, sounds pretty reasonable. Think I can do it. I've got a Cleveland queued up. I've got high explosives in the barrel. I've got my good friend Gamgoon here with me, so I think I can get an Arsonist. The next is High Caliber. So the damage, you need to damage at least 4 ships, and the damage caused must exceed 30% of the total HP of all the ships on the enemy team. That's a little harder right there. I am in a Cleveland, so it's, I'm not going to be doing full salvos, 25,000k damage each time. But we are at that sort of magical tier here, tier 6, where you could get higher tier ships in the battle with you, or you could have lower tier ships in the battle with you, like we have today, luckily. Today the highest tier that we're going to be, that we have to face in this battle is tier 6, which is fantastic because, I'm in a Cleveland, tier 6 as well, and like I mentioned, I've got Gamgoon with me, so we're going to team up here and see what we can do about maybe getting some of these badges today. Now, obviously, the original plan here is we are going to go on to the west side. Excuse me. I had asked Gamgoon what he had wanted to do, and he said, "Yeah, let's go on the west side. Why not? I like the west side." It's just my preference on this map as to where to go. I find a few more islands here that I can use as cover, dart sort of in and out of them, do circles around them, make the enemy really question what you're doing, your sanity and all that. Whereas on the east side, a few less islands to use as cover. The east side definitely offers, I think, advantages to battleship drivers because you can maintain that distance and get some shots down range, whereas on the west side here, you do have a number of islands, so you might have to get a little closer unless you go to the extreme west where it's open. So some enemy ships popping up here. We're going to start putting shots into them. Gamgoon is right behind me, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this match. I want to get an Arsonist and try for the High Caliber too, see how that goes. So we've got an enemy cruiser here popping up. We're going to put some shots downrange into him, see what happens. I find with the Omahas and the Phoenix, I know I probably mentioned it before, those are fast little cruisers. I find it at distance really hard to judge whether or not, how far to lead the target so that I'm going to hit it. Once the range closes up, obviously it's a lot easier to hit them, but that's neither here nor there. So I did land a few shots on the Myogi. I set them on fire, so that's not bad at all. And there's the enemy cruiser popping up once again, so just taking targets of opportunity, putting shots into them. With the Cleveland, you're really flexible and you're able to switch targets like this because you've got such a fast reload on this ship as well. And the guns themselves are amazing, so you've got a really high potential to do damage. There's another fire that I set there, so that's not too bad. There's the Myogi, he's burning away. Arsonist, it could happen, you never know. I mean, the title of the video today is Arsonist, so maybe I'm gonna get a few here, maybe not. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say, yeah, no, we're definitely getting some Arsonists here today. Myogi comes around the island. I really, really want to get that guy. He's tier 4. You can looking at the ship, you can tell he's in the basic hull model, so he might have the propulsion upgrade, might not. Um, and I'm sorry to whomever is driving the Miyogi for picking on you, but I mean, look how easy of a target that is. he's just he's just sitting there on fire. So yeah, I want him to go. That's another fire that I've set there, so that's not too bad at all. We've got some shots incoming. There is a Congo behind the Miyogi. Again, the Congo, looking at the hull, you can tell he doesn't have the hull upgrade. So, most likely his range isn't upgraded either. So we're going to have a um, pretty good chance here of getting this Miyogi without getting too badly mauled. I am down, or rather I've lost maybe a quarter of my health at this time, but I'm not too concerned. So more shots going down range on the Miyogi. Excuse me, need some coffee there. And there we go, he's dead. And bam, Arsonist. Fantastic. So that's one kill, and I've gotten an Arsonist. So far in the video, we're not doing too bad. I've already gotten one of the badges that I wanted to get today, so hooray for me. And more shots going down range. So now that the Miyogi's gone, you can see him sinking there. I want to take out that Congo. I know he's not not as big of a threat if he was fully upgraded, but he's still a pretty big threat. The guns on the Congo, whether or not he has the range increase, I'm not sure, but regardless, those guns are still mean and still powerful. So I'm switching in, coming into these islands here. You can see Gamgoon just in front of me. There he is. He's going to circle around. So I'm coming into the center here. The idea is to continue firing on the Congo. But I look over there and I do see an enemy cruiser. Yeah, it's concerning because if you look close, you can tell he is sort of turning around. He's getting ready to fire at me. There comes some rounds right there. So yeah, we're going to have to deal with him now. That smoke just popped up. So Gamgoon is telling me, careful there, Gore. There's a Mitsuki in and around that area, and I can tell, yeah, there he is. We saw the smoke, and he popped up. So obviously, this destroyer has become the primary focus for me. I really want to get him. I just want to get rid of this threat. He launches off torpedoes at me. Didn't really judge it very well, I guess, because I'm easily able to dodge these torpedoes. Even my destroyer friend here is going to do a little pass by. There he goes. Even he was able to dodge those torps, so not too bad. I'm moving away from the destroyer now, so not really focused on him. We're back to the Congo. I don't know who this player is. I could go and look up his name, but I don't want to publicly shame the person. But my God, do I hate blue liners. Yeah, there's a difference of opinion here. I know it's a pretty hot topic. People are saying, what's wrong with it? It's part of the game. They wouldn't let you do it if it wasn't fair. All that crap. No, blue liners. You're cheating basically. You're exploiting a part of the game. So rant over, and Congo dies. There he's gone, and that's my second Arsonist. So fantastic. Somehow I've managed to pull two Arsonists out. Now, you're sitting there and going, Thakor, somehow, you're in a Cleveland shooting HE? Yeah, I know. But, what fun this was. Now this guy here, this cruiser, yeah, he's gone as well. So I'm up to a total of 3 kills, 2 Arsonists for the match. Not going too bad at all. Looking at the overall scores at the top, you can also see that my team is just dominating these people. The push on the east side has gone magnificently, and our push here on the west side, we're just sort of wrapping it up now at this point. Another enemy cruiser pops up. Obviously, I've got him set on fire. And we're going to continue to put shots into him, try and get him gone here. There he goes. Fantastic. Excellent. So that's my 4th kill there. I'm up to 13 fires, 2 arsonists, a number of hits, criticals, plane shot down. Doing pretty great. Next thing, as you know, is what I wanted to get is a high caliber. High caliber is a little harder to get than an arsonist. especially when you're in a Cleveland shooting HE. Arsonist is pretty easy to come by. On a side note, I found the Omaha also very easy to get an Arsonist in as well. Excuse me. So, high caliber. Just to refresh your memory, what you have to do to earn the high caliber is to damage at least 4 ships, and the damage caused must exceed 30% of the total HP of all ships in the enemy team. Enemy team is consisted of tier 6, 5, and 4. So to get 40% of the entire enemy team's HP in damage isn't necessarily the question. So I'm shooting at a Cleveland right now. I don't know if he panicked or what he was doing, but he beached himself. And that's such a bad move right there, buddy. I'm not going to say that I haven't done it. Oh, I definitely have done it. There's a game in my Fuso where it happened. I haven't shown that replay because it's pretty embarrassing, but I've got it, and I'm on fire. Lost most of my health and blam. High caliber, got it, and that's my 14th fire that I've just set right there as well. So I did it. I got the 2 arsonists, and I managed high caliber out of this game. But that's Cleveland. I wanted this kill so bad. I wanted to have 5 kills, right? Mostly out of greed and glory. But it just wasn't meant to be. You can see I'm frantically firing away, just freaking out, trying to figure it out where to fire to get him. But my destroyer buddy gets him there, so whatever, right? I mean, he's dead, no big deal. I'm on fire. I have no health at all. The fire is so close to going out, though. I thought I could make it. I thought that maybe somehow we're gonna live through this Thought-Goer. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna survive the battle. So close. But I mean, it's fitting, right? 2 arsonists, bunch of fire set, high caliber. Makes sense that I should burn to death. Yeah, you get what's coming to you, I suppose, in this game. But while we're watching my ship sink in all its glory, um, if you look at the top of the screen here, you can see that my team has pulled this off. Right, the attack on the east side went just excellent. We've got ships over there closing in on the last point. The attack on our side here is finished up. All the enemy ships here are dead. We just have these planes and deal with mostly. I switch over to this ally of mine here. He's also in a Cleveland. Just taking a look to see how the game finishes, really. We were really close to winning there, but unfortunately those torpedo bombers did sink that ally. We have to try and survive here for a little longer before we can get that the victory that we worked so hard for here today. Only 2 enemy ships remaining. One is a carrier, I believe the other one is a cruiser. They're not a big threat at this point. You can see the enemy on the mini map here. We're just closing in on them, finishing up. So we do end up winning this game. The results are going to be popping up here shortly. But while we're waiting for those to pop up, I did want to just talk more about the badges in the game as well. So these badges I do really like the fact that they're in the game. It gives you something to work towards. Some of them will give you signal flags, which is great. Signal flags are really important. We'll discuss those in a later video. And I like it as well because if you lose, but you still get like a devastating strike, first blood, anything like that, excuse me, you're not going to get the victory bonus, but you're still going to get, you're not going to get like a defeat penalty. You'll still find that you'll get more experience if you at least can earn one of these badges as opposed to just going into the battle and not earning anything at all. So try and keep that in mind. I know some of them are fairly hard to get, like Close Quarters Expert. I haven't managed to get that one at all. Still trying on it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And so, game coming to a close. We're about to kill the enemy cruiser. There he goes. And now it's just the carrier remaining. Gonna try. The team here is gonna try and finish him off before the match ends, but it's just not meant to be. Now, overall results: 4 kills, 2 arsonists, 1 high caliber. Number of shots, I think it's about 115. That's 16 fires set. Top of the team, obviously. Now, if we once I get there, there it is. You can see almost 50,000 damage caused by fire. A little over 63,000 damage caused by my shell. So, all in all, not a bad game at all. Really had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that Gamgoon was there as well. We were able to pull that one off. Now, just before we finish up for the day, I thought I would show the Fuzo incident. So you can watch, you can watch this play out here. I thank you guys so much for tuning in today, watching the video. Remember to leave some comments, hit the like button, share the video around, and if you haven't already, hit the old subscribe there. So thank you guys so much again for watching the video, and as always, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.